Have you ever heard of anybody going to jail for violating a homeowners association or HOA rule? Well, we got one for you. A black woman in Riverview, Florida, I guess she lives in the Creek View area. She went to jail for 7 days behind an HOA violation. Now, originally, it started with her grass being brown. Now, if you live in an HOA, they're very particular about everything, right? And brown grass seems to be one of them. But going to jail, now, Irina Green, that's the woman, she was like, listen, okay, I'll fix the grass. So she got things to, rectify the situation. Then she said she started getting notices. Oh, you got a dent in your garage. Now, the dent is very small. Like most people who have a metal garage door, you have little dings, nothing major, right? It wasn't like a car rammed into it. It was very unsightly. You could barely even see it. And then she got a notice because her mailbox had like mildew on it. Now she had a tree above it. And so, trees, things drop, whether it's water and all kind of stuff. But she said, okay, great. She fixed all of that stuff. Then they started saying, well, you got 2 vans and, on your property. So she said she sold one. Now, for whatever reason, that wasn't good enough. And she went to court because they wanted her to, I guess. And the judge said, okay, you need to fix it. So she did all of that. But she said she didn't know she had another court date. So they issued a warrant for her arrest. Did not know that was the case. So she said one day she was bringing her daughter home from cheerleading practice and she got pulled over. And the cop said, well, do you know you got a warrant? And she says, no, I don't. Did not know that. And they handcuffed her in front of her daughter and she went to jail for 7 days. Now get this. The HOA's attorney opposed her getting out because, she was even denied bond for a HOA violation. So a new judge got a hold of everything, her family sent in everything, and the judge was like, wait a minute, what? And the judge released her immediately and said, no, this is crazy, right? But again, the HOA's attorney, who was very white, did not want to let her out. Okay? So, of course, she says, I'm very broken. I don't know what to do. I've missed work. Yeah, this is humiliating. Now, they've asked, a lot of HOA attorneys and experts, is this rare? And they say, yeah, this is rare. This is rare for somebody to go to jail. Now, one expert was like, well, it wasn't necessarily the HOA that sent her to jail, was the judge because she didn't show up. Although the judge could have said, oh, okay, well, HOA violation, I'm not going to put a warrant out for arrest. Whatever, let's see what's going on. But they did that to her. Now, if you know anything about HOAs, in a sense, are very racist, okay? Again, if you've ever had to deal with it, especially if you're black in America, you get the sense that, okay, why y'all messing with me over this, right? Well, it is said that the HOA came into existence around, I guess, 1948, where a Supreme Court decision came down basically telling homeowners that you cannot exclude black people from buying properties and things like that. So I guess they was like, okay, great. We'll circumvent that. We'll create these HOAs where we could police people, right? Again, these came into play out of racism. Well, if the courts and the law won't do it, then we'll do it. We'll nitpick the grass, the mailbox, the trash can, the this, the that, and all this other stuff, right? So it's out of racism, which is why I don't like HOAs. But most neighborhoods, they have them nowadays, right? But yeah, that's another thing you can't do in America. You can't have brown grass. Now, isn't unsightly? Sure. But brown grass happens for a lot of reasons. I'm from California, and a lot of times, the city will say, hey, enough with the water and the grass right now because we're in a drought. So your grass is going to turn brown. But sometimes the HOA, they don't care because they want the neighborhood to look one way or the other. And another thing about HOAs, you can't paint your house the color you want it. Your fans are this, that, and the other. They just like to mess with people. But oh yes, don't you ever forget, HOAs came into existence out of racism because they couldn't control who moves in and out of the neighborhood. So that people moving out of different neighborhoods, they're like, okay, well, when they get here, we'll terrorize them. Oh, yes, we'll make sure that they get a notice all the time. We'll violate them. We'll fine them. We'll do all kind of stuff. And now we can send them to jail if they don't listen to us because we got the power. Now, I looked into that HOA at Creek View. That's the name of it, Creek View. I didn't see any pictures, but their names sure sound white and Hispanic to me. Now, the area is predominantly white. Then it's the next is like black and Hispanic. But yeah, you only know that they sitting on those boards just figuring out a way to mess with people. But to jail that black woman over brown grass, that's crazy. So, hopefully she has a lawyer, which it sounds like she does, and they try to figure out how to sue that HOA for harassing her, because she also said that there's other people in the neighborhood with brown grass and they didn't go to jail. So why you messing with me? We know why they messing with her. So anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show.